Hey, it's Pat.
And it's Billy.
And we're replying to your comments.
Yeah.
Go. Now.
How has it already been a month since we made the last comments video?
I don't know. How has it been a month that we've moved?
It's like everything is flying by very fast.
First question comes from Miguel Rar, and he said, who's the early bird? Me.
You.
By a lot.
Definitely by a lot. I don't like to sleep in because I actually am angry with myself when I get up, but no matter what, he's always up before me. He always showers before me.
I don't think that it's, you don't want to sleep in, you just really love to be asleep.
Yeah.
I think is the difference.
And you tend to, like, when you wake up, you're up, and when I wake up, I'm not awake yet. Like, when my alarm goes off, like, I do things to that alarm, like, I shut it off and don't even know I did it. Obviously, that's what happens with a lot of people, but
no.
For some reason, like,
I'm the worst person
You think
ever.
I'm crazy that you're like, your alarm went off like 50 times. I'm like, I don't remember. The next question is from Steve Akins, and he asked, how is it working from home together?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're both working from home in our new house, and luckily, there's enough rooms that each of us has an office, and they're on the complete opposite ends of the apartment.
Has 4 bedrooms, so we've turned 2 of them into offices. His at one end, mine at the other. 1 bedroom is our bedroom, and 1 is our guest room. So
yeah, we do a pretty good job.
Some people, I think, thinks that it's like too much space. I don't think it is. I think it's perfect for 2 people that work from home.
Yeah, it's good. It gives us enough distance from each other that we can separate, and then like we have lunch together every day. And it's like we didn't see each other all
like
morning.
We went to work.
Yeah.
Because we don't really see each other through that, though we can pop in once in a while.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Michael and Luigi ask, what are some of the things you miss and don't miss about the city? And the city, I'm assuming, being
New York.
Manhattan.
Yeah. I don't miss it, but it took me a second to realize that things aren't open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and like, duh. But a part of me, like last Sunday, I wanted to go, like, just walk. I just walked on the main street over here to look for stores that were open, and everything was closed. Not everything, but like, I was like, oh man, places are closed. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. Places are normally closed on Sundays.
Not many places in the world that stay open 24/7 like Manhattan. So that's definitely a change, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely miss our friends. I miss a lot of the people that we hung out with a lot, my coworkers and everything. From New York City itself, like, I don't know, maybe I don't miss the price of things because we went out last night and realized that, hey, we did not need to stay at home and have drinks before we went out because the drinks when we were out were actually, like, not expensive.
Yeah.
So I was like, nice. That was a mistake that we drank that much.
That's why we're recording this video so late in the day today. Daniel White asks how to properly ask someone to hang out without sounding like a creepy. It is a challenge to make friends as a grown-up, I think. Yeah. Like, we're experiencing that, meeting all these new people that we think are cool, and it's like, how do you ask someone for their phone number, without sounding like a creep.
Yeah.
We found someone that we kind of like is a friend of a friend that we creeped on Instagram because she and her fiance are really cool, and we met them in person and we were just like,
oh my god, we love you.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like a creep right
now.
So
so maybe we're not the best people to give advice for this topic.
Jasmine asked, has O'Brien ever misbehaved or done something bad?
Yes.
Yes.
One time he found a little teeny hole in our comforter in the duvet cover, and he opened it like this big, and he got inside and
but we didn't see
around.
Him go in. All of a sudden, out of this little rip that's in the comforter, like he like birthed himself out, and it was just his head popped up in the middle of this big gray comforter, and he's like looking around like, what's happening? We're just dying laughing, and so I go to try to take a picture, and when I got like a few feet away from him, he just went through the hole and shot across the room and ruined the duvet.
Yeah, and he's actually just off camera, and he was staring at us like, bitches, you better watch what you say about me. So, no, he's a great cat, and he's always behaved, and he gets extra treats later.
And we're not nervous that he's going to scratch up all of our new adult furniture that we finally bought.
No, because he's a great cat.
Our couch is couches, multiples.
Okay, this question is appropriate regarding couches. Faisal said, how do your interior design styles compare to one another? Has redecorating ever gotten contentious? Contentious? Not really. We tend to agree on the aesthetics of our home for the most part.
Yeah.
But we've been having a lot of fun buying stuff for our new place, and we got some new stuff. My head's in the way, some new lamps, and we got these cool side tables that we had to refinish, and they're metal and they weigh like 5,000 pounds. Billy shined them up real good.
I inhaled so many fumes from rust stuff to get rid of rust. Oh, I should have put a mask on. I didn't.
Yeah, probably.
But they look awesome.
Yeah, but it's been really fun, you know, shopping for new stuff. We just had to pace ourselves because it should be expensive.
Pedrag asks, who is your favorite YouTuber?
Billy.
Really?
Cop out answer.
I'm not that good.
I totally forgot. I'm wearing my Grace Helbig Snacks hoodie, so I think Grace Helbig is covered in cat hair, as I think she would want. She's probably my favorite YouTuber. It's Grace.
Yeah, and I know that obviously this is highly related to her, but the hearts, like Mamrie Heart and Hannah Heart,
Basically trifecta.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about them together and separate that I just really like how quirky they all are, and I don't know. I just think they're fun to watch. And we'll like have our TV shows on. And we'll be like, let's put YouTube on the TV, and then we'll watch their channels like their TV shows. And I'm like, okay.
Then we're like, look, our make-believe friends are here from the internet. And of course, we love our buddy Tyler Oakley for just basically dominating the world and changing so much.
God.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I'm doing nothing with my life because that kid can do anything.
I'll read this one because it has to do with cooking, and I love to cook. Zachary asks, what's your favorite thing to cook? What's your favorite thing the other one cooks?
Oh.
My favorite thing to cook is lasagna. I really just enjoy the process of making all the elements and then layering all the elements and then putting it all in the oven and just shoveling it in my face. It also looks nice.
Yes.
Especially when you get a nice piece of basil and put it right on top.
Bloop. I love the Billy's lasagna. I think that might be my favorite thing that you cook. Billy can cook anything, unlike myself that can cook nothing. Well, that's all for this month's Reply to Your Comments video. Hope you learned some things. Thanks for your great questions.
Yeah.
And if you want to leave us a question for next time we make one of these videos, leave a comment on this video and we'll circle back and try to use some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks you guys, and comment, like, do all that stuff, and we'll see what we have for you guys next month. Bye!
Bye!
What? I'm so tired.
Next time you are definitely wearing a mask when you use those spray paints again.